Hello, guys. Welcome to A Piece of My Opinion, a reaction channel in a classroom setting. A piece of my opinion. And we throw in some judgments too. Alrighty, please remember reaction channels are about you, not for you. So if you peeping and you creeping, don't start seeping. Don't take it personal. Take the bitter with the sweet. If you know, you know. Alrighty, let's set the tone, our agenda. If you're new here, this is what we do. We set the tone for the person that's in the video. Quotes, descriptions, images, on and on and on. Okay? So today we will have a longer agenda. So just bear with me and watch it to the end. Thanks in advance. All righty, we running back a deadbeat mother. This is one of the first jackets I put on her, and yes, on Live, and not only Live, but anyway. Do it. All right, it's an informal pejoratory, term for a mother who fails to fulfill her parental responsibilities, especially by neglecting court-ordered child support, custody arrangements, or basic emotional and financial care for her children. Here we just have some key characteristics that link up to being a deadbeat mother. Financial neglect, failing to pay court-ordered child support or provide financial assistance for the child or children. Emotional absence, lack of emotional support. Consistent presence or involvement in child's life. Physical, failure to maintain contact, visits, or consistent presence in the child or children's life. Then we have prioritizing personal life, preferring personal interests, lifestyle, or relationships over the children's needs and well-being. Fits her to a T. Lack of accountability, avoiding or neglecting responsibilities without a valid reason. As I stated before, she have a lot of excuses, but she never have valid reasons, such as incapacity or incarceration. Let's go. Alrighty. So I compiled a list of some things just off the top of my dome. I have not been watching her for years and years, so I've heard some of the other reactors talking about things from the past when she was with her ex-husband and things she did and didn't do, on and on, blah, blah, blah. I just threw a list together, and it will be a running list until the next reaction I do on her. Let's just get into some things that popped up in my head that I tie up to not being a good mother as it relates to Liv. Not talking about anybody else right now. And again, this is my opinion and my opinion only. Again, this list does not equate to being a good mother. It doesn't equate to being a good parent. All right. So, and it counteracts a lot of things that she likes to say. So, okay, let's go. So, the state of Texas granted full custody to the father of her 3 kids. The state of Texas has parameters for that decision. Not the father, but the state of Texas. So, this whole thing, he took, no, he put it in motion, but he went the legal route. And when everything was presented, they made the final decision. All right, she allows random men to enter the home with the 2 younger kids. And it's okay for a single mother to date, but this is not that This is not that. Okay. And that's my opinion. She refused to pay the court orders child support because the father has full custody. And there's several videos out there with her mocking, saying she wasn't going to pay anything. They'll have to get it when she's in the grave. She refuses to get a job to pay for the support of all five of her kids. The conversation is not just, should not just be about child support. You have five kids that need care. That's it. Hard stop. And refusing to work, that's not being a mother. All right. That's when I talk about that support, is financially, physically, and emotionally. She has left the three kids at school when she was scheduled to pick them up with no explanation, no valid reason. She sits online for 5+ hours a day seeking acceptance, validation from strangers, and trying to prove other people wrong while your kids are in the back. She neglects her younger children but will yell at them. Always. And it gives me a headache just watching her video. How do you think the kids are taking that in? And it's no, your excuses of this is how I do it. This is because she doesn't know anything about child development. She just knows how to lay down and make a child, in my opinion. All right, she's on mute. I gotta do better with the titles of these videos. But I think this is the one she said he's a punk. Um, so childish, but I think that's the name of this one. All right. Yeah, since you a punk. All right, here we go. All righty, here we go. At first glance, this top, I don't know, it reminds me of Barney Rubble from the Flintstones. Not Barney Rubble, I'm sorry. Betty, I think that was her name, from the Flintstones. Yeah, I'm dating myself, but that's who she reminds me of here.
You look like you just got up from a nap. I didn't. I did not just get up from a nap. I need some coffee though. I need to get coffee in my system. I've eaten. Oh, I wonder if he fixed it. He still didn't fix my fucking. I need my microwave fixed. Okay, so where's my half and half? Oh Lord. There's no more half and half? What's going on here? What did I say? No, I'm making coffee.
One thing's for certain and two things for sure, she gonna keep them eyes glued. She's gonna keep those eyes glued to the comments. She'll keep eyes glued more on the comments than she will on her children.
Yeah. Mushroom coffee. I need some. Ooh, it's so good. It's so good. Okay, guys. So, hello. Happy. I have so much to do today. Thank you, Marlene.
She always has so much to do, but then wind up just sitting online for 3, 4, 5 hours.
Does it actually help with the moods? Yes. It helps. It's good. The mushroom coffee is really, really good. I use this one, y'all, from Micro Ingredients. I have it on my TikTok. Everything's on my TikTok.
Yeah, because you don't mind spending money over on TikTok, but you mind buying items for your kids. You won't even buy a pack of pencils. And I'ma always keep it very basic in there. A spiral notebook, glue. And if she really wanted to do it, that's something she would have done when they was with her this past weekend. She would have took them school shopping because you can always get school supplies. It don't have to just happen at the beginning of the school year. She won't even buy a pack of notebook paper, but she got money to buy everything on TikTok. And this is what I mean by deadbeat mother.
It's so good. So good.
And half and coffee. And again, people drink their coffee how they want, but half and half. Well, I guess that's what you do use, huh? I guess, yeah. I guess you, yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, I take that back.
Oh, it's hot. No, but I needed some damn coffee. The day has just zoomed by. Oh my god, I've made so many phone calls today. I've done so much, but everything is looking pretty good. It is always double tap the screen. Yeah, hit the like button, everyone. I have had a very not bad day. It's been a good day, but it's just a lot. I've been doing a lot. So I go into my phone, okay, and I click. I don't know why I was clicking on apps, and then I clicked on my kids app, and another big long ass paragraph from Jafar. Y'all, why won't this? Why won't he leave?
Why do you have to come online and tell everything? You tell everything about what he does, but you don't tell everything that you do. And this is one of the major issues with you. You love to point the finger out at everybody else, but you never talk about your shortcomings, your bullshit, but you always want to bring this man up. It's nobody's business what he put in the app. But here you go on this rant about this damn app. I know it's because you don't have any content, but you need to start acting like you're an adult. This doesn't make any sense that you keep doing this, bringing everything to the internet because you don't have any friends. So you have to come to the internet and talk to strangers to try to make him look bad.
Alone? Why won't he leave me alone? Like, I get it. I guess maybe like they're trying to like build something against me so they can like take away my custody. It's never gonna work. You're never gonna take custody away from me. You
How do you know that? That's the question. How do you know that?
Are such a weirdo. And I hate that I even have to speak on this, but like I said, you guys, I only speak on this is because I'm going through it. And I'm not upset. You could never upset.
You don't hate that you have to speak on it. You gloat in this. Look at you. No one said get on live and talk about what you saw in the app. No one said that. No one said that. This is the devil in you.
me because you're absolutely nothing. But it's like you're such. And then I called a few times because, bitch, if you gonna say all that shit in the app, pick up the phone, bitch. What you scared of? You're so.
Nobody is scared of you. Like the names that you use or you call people, it's actually you. You're the one that's scared. That's why you sit on this app and you make all these, you say what you say. But when it comes down to getting out in public and speaking these same words, you're not going to do it. You have not done it. You do everything on this app, on this social media, talking to strangers.
Scary. You're so scary. Everyone's so scary. Mm.
Who exactly is scared of you?
Love to act so tough, but such punks. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. You know what it really gives? You know what it's really, really giving? It's giving misery loves company.
And you would know. Nobody, I don't think, and again, we haven't seen Jerrod, Nisha talking on this, and I give him kudos for that because you don't have to reach down and dig in the garbage. Just throw the garbage in there and close the lid, right? So I give him kudos for not speaking. But she's the only one that's miserable. She has nothing going on in her life. She has to wake up, click live, talk to strangers, lie, and breathe. That's all she got going for herself. 35-year-old woman with 5 kids that don't sit and do nothing, but everybody's miserable.
Leave me alone. Lord Jesus. Leave me alone, honey.
And oh, please get ready. I'm going to be stopping it a lot because she is just out of order. Okay. And it's just, I have things that I want to say. She's going to keep saying, leave me alone. But didn't she just say she went to the app and he put in the app what he needs to put in the app? That's not bothering you. But you set this scene up in front of these strangers and these idiots so that you can look like you just under a lot of stress and someone's just bothering you. It's the way she do things. She is so conniving and she's so manipulative. And it's not even cute.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Lord, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. Girl, a whole bunch of nothing. A whole bunch of shit that he could have kept. A whole bunch of shit that he could have kept. Like I said, I guess maybe he's putting it in there. I don't even think it's him because it has commas and quotations, and I don't think that's him. We all know who it is. But it's like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh my God. Leave.
Oh, and she keeps saying leave me alone because she has nothing else to say. Her vocabulary is very limited. And she really know that this is a bunch of malarkey and bullshit. So she's just gonna keep saying leave me alone. And she know nobody's bothering her.
Me alone. Leave me alone, you guys. Oh my God, it's so irritating. And imagine somebody who's not trying, you're not actually for real trying to co-parent with me. That's what you're not trying to do. You're trying to tell me what I should and shouldn't do with my children. No, no, no. And if you think you're building
And he is co-parenting with you by using the app as he was instructed to do. That's co-parenting. See, she doesn't want to see it that way because she wants to control everything. That's why she's coming on here speaking on it, because she wants to hop out in front of it. So she's coming online talking about it. She's very conniving. So she can't control it. She called. She can't control him. So now she comes online and talks about it. The app is a part of co-parenting. That's why they put it in place. You don't need to talk to him. And he has full custody of the children. You just have you have like visitation rights. That's it. You just get him to visit.
Building some type of something up against me. You're not letting me speak to my kids. I didn't speak to my kids yesterday. So you're breaking the court order every single time. And he doesn't think that, I guess, because he's gotten away with so much.
And this is what I mean about she just talks. So you abandoning the kids even before you left to go to Texas. You wouldn't talk. Go to Florida. You weren't talking to your children like that. You abandoned them around Mother's Day time. Didn't you had no valid reason for that. You left, did not say goodbye, and just went off to Texas. I mean, went off to Florida. No communication, no talking, no visits. But now here we are with, oh, he's gotten away with it. Because you don't give the backstory to quote unquote why you weren't able to talk to the kids. You just say you wasn't able to talk to the kids. And that's the problem with you. You never want to tell the whole story. You want to cherry pick the parts that you think makes you look like a victim. But you don't want to talk about that the whole summer, how you didn't call, you didn't explain to them. Now I'm sure you probably told them a bunch of bullshit lies since they come to visit you, but that doesn't equate to being a good mother. And then when you did that, I have to do this, I got to do this, I. It was nothing about your children. It was all about you.
Okay. Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone, leave me alone. Oh my gosh. Talking about I picked the kids up early from school on Friday. Hell yeah, I did. I did. You're wondering why? Okay, call me and ask me.
He don't need to call and ask you nothing. He said what he said in the app. That's it, that's all. He don't have to call and say nothing to you. See, that's what you want. You want to control the narrative.
Since you're so fucking nosy. I sure did pick them up from school earlier. Because I had to. I have two other kids and I had to get AJ to school. Too fucking bad.
What does having two other kids got to do with it? Remember, you're a good mother. So you need to figure out scheduling, how to pick these kids up, how to do X, Y, and Z. You want your kids more. You want to spend more time with them. You can't even manage every other weekend. Good mothers, they figure out how to do all of this, how to get this school, to get this child here, get this child there. They plan everything. They don't sit online for 5+ hours and just expecting everybody to bounce and hop and jump around them. That's not how it happens in the real world.
Their school only went till 12. I picked them up at 11:30. Too fucking bad. The fuck? That's my right as a parent. If I need to pick them up early, I'm gonna pick them up early. The hell? What is that even to put in the ad? You picked the kids up early and their education is important. Their education is important? What about their fucking mental state? Is that important?
Yeah, is it? Is their mental state important, Liv? All the stuff you do online, all the things you say, the way you dog their father out, and Nisha, the real mother, in my opinion, the words and the language that you use, all the vulgar stuff that you talk about, the names you call them, but their mental matters, right? That digital footprint is there forever. Any those kids can pick those videos up anytime that they want. And so can their friends. And so can their future girlfriends and boyfriends and teachers, and everybody that they come in contact with sees their quote unquote breeder acting a fool on social media, and you take it to different apps. That's how silly and immature you are. So don't throw up nothing about their mental because you don't give a damn about those kids' mental.
No, you give a fuck less about that, right? Yeah, I know. The fuck? 30 minutes. And you know what they were doing at school? They were having a sock run. They had like half days at school. They had a half day. Bitch, don't fucking say shit to me. I fucking drove out to their school early.
You see how she calls them all kinds of names? That's their father. She don't care about those kids. Yes, I know people out here get mad at the other parent. They do this, they do that. I know it happens. But she wants to act like she's just so perfect and da 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 da. But you, every day you come on this live, you come on social media calling their father names. Every day.
That morning and drove back a couple hours later. Oh, guys, it's just so annoying. And I know this is the point of him doing this. So I'll talk about him because he's that miserable. But it's like, leave me the fuck alone. Jesus. Jen, 30 minutes is nothing. And my whole thing about it too.
And there she go, Jen. That ain't nothing. And that's her problem. That's why she comes online and talks because she wants people to co-sign her bullshit. She don't want nobody holding her accountable, putting her motherfucking feet to the fire. She want everybody to agree with her, agree with her, agree with her. It's the Jim Jones effect. This is what it is. They would listen to anything she says, like, oh, you're so right, Liv. He's a jerk. He's an asshole. He's this, he's that. He may be all those things, but he's a father that cares about his children, and he don't want you. I don't care what you say happened for 5 months. I don't care nothing about none of that. That storyline is so played out. Who cares? Who cares? That don't change you. You still a rug rat. Don't do nothing but sit up and sit online and talk about him. Now you're here smoking cigarettes. Nasty cigarettes.
Is he wasn't like this. It's just like, it's just the switch up and the bitchy, the bitch, the girl.
And she mad because he's grown up and he's changed because that's what people do when they get in a good environment around good people. They adapt to that environment. She wouldn't know nothing about that. Look at her environment. She's friendless. She really don't have any family because that her mother just bends down to her bullshit. She don't call her to the carpet. She don't have any family on her dad's side of the family. And again, no friends. Because Jen, she's just full of shit. Whatever with her. Okay? Because she don't hold Liv's feet to the carpet. That's not a friend. She don't have a life. She has no hobbies. She have no job. She have no skills. She has nothing. So you mad because this man is not dwindling her down here in the gutter with you anymore? Okay? If it's so true that he slept with you, okay, he did. Because you're easy. That's it. That's all. That don't mean nothing. It means nothing because he's still over there with his wife. But you keep talking about it like you really hurting somebody's feelings.
Leave me alone. Like, if I was really a bitch, you guys, if I was really on that type of time, like I gave a fuck, I would, baby, all the text messages I have, all the phone calls, and I thought about it. It ran through Olivia's petty ass mind. I was like, girl, just.
What does that have to do with him putting something in the app? All this she's talking about because she wants to talk about it has nothing to do with what he said in the app. Stick to the topic. He called your ass to the carpet And that's it and that's all. But here you go dragging up some other bullshit that don't nobody care nothing about.
Just release it all. The little videos he sent me. But no, I'm not gonna do that. Just leave me alone. Okay? Misery loves company. Please leave me alone. Okay? Once again, I had a great weekend with my kids. I'm gonna have a great.
And misery does love company. That's why you keep bringing it up because you want everybody, you want, I don't know who you want to be miserable with you, but nobody is. Nobody is miserable with you but you. Well, maybe you and your mother, but y'all two peas in the pod anyway. Breeder one, breeder two. All right. So nobody's miserable but you. Okay. That's why you keep bringing it up.
Weekend in a couple more weeks. Leave me alone. For real. If you cannot be a grown ass adult and pick up the phone and we can have a talk about our children, please don't write me in the app. Please stop it. Knock it off.
See what she's saying right here? Like she's controlling something. The judge said use the app. The state of Texas said use the app. He shouldn't have never stopped using the app. That is a flaw for him. But okay, I don't care who's writing an app. I don't care if it's Nisha. She's the real mom, in my opinion. I don't care if it's Jerrod. They're using the app. So stop. Don't try to. It's like she tells, always want to control and tell people what to do. Knock it off. And people just put the deal with her. She wants everybody just to hop and jump when she say hop and jump. I can disappear, not be here for my kids, not buy them shit. But when I hop on the scene, everybody better do what I need them to do.
They did their homework and they got to school on time and they were picked up on time. Outside of that, leave me alone.
And she wants a war. Now she's mother of the year. She did the bare basics. Leave me alone. I did the bare basics. Now give me my flowers.
It is so annoying. And the way that they be phrasing things, it's so annoying. Oh my God, leave me alone. I don't want that fly to get in my coffee.
They actually know how to type and complete sentences and use proper terms, and she don't like that. And then she don't want to use the app. She want to get on the phone. She don't want to put things in writing. She rather get online and do this instead of using the app and acting like an adult.
Yeah, he a punk. A big ass punk. Like, leave me alone. Damn. Y'all don't understand how to treat us.
He a punk, but she's sitting there lighting a cigarette, looking greasy, no plans, can't even tell you anything, having to be on the phone with all these people from the state of Texas. She probably sliding down the wall every day because she's trying to figure out a way to manipulate them so she won't go to jail. But he's a punk.
This is some crazy shit, bro. This is crazy. Crazy. Imagine. Like, I don't even want to get into it because, like, you are nothing to me. You're nothing. Leave me alone. Jesus.
She don't want to get into it. He's nothing to her. What does that have to do with what he possibly said in the app about her picking the kids up from school? All of this, you're nothing to me. Leave me alone. What does that have to do with the app and what he said in the app? She just wants to say this. He don't care if he's nothing. He don't care.
I don't care. Like, leave me alone. I don't understand. I just don't get it, bro. Oh my gosh. And it's like, you can't fuck with me no more. You did the worst of the worst. You tried to put me in jail, and it didn't work. And now everything is
I bet when no people was talking to her about what she need to do or go to jail, I'ma keep saying it. I bet she was sliding down the wall in there crying, lying, testifying. She was in there doing everything, but she not gonna tell that part. She's not gonna tell that part. And it's not over.
working for me. Everything's working for me. No, he has me on child support, and he has my kids. He took my kids away from me. And when I had my kids, I never put them on child support. That's why he was able to do it to me. You must be new here.
Yeah, and that's part of the deal. There's a lot of new people, so she can lie, but she did have him on child support. He's actually playing in 2 states. So this is how quick she will lie, and just she does it with such ease. So I know that's why I know she was at that courthouse lying her ass off. Lying her ass off. She probably peed a little bit in her pants because she was scared she was gonna go to jail. And she's still worried about it. And again, it's not off the table. She want to make it seem like it's off the table, but it's not. And I feel no ways tired about it.
But no, he took them away from me. False reports, false claims, blah 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 blah. He's awful. But anyway, um, he did the worst of the worst, and it turned out good for me because now it's turned around. Everything's working for me. My child support's gonna get lowered. Everything's working.
Cause I'm guaranteed she went in there. I don't make any money. I don't this. I don't that. Yeah, that's what she did. But she's not gonna tell none of that part. And I was thinking about the other day, the live I did, and I say that she don't want to make a lot of money because she wants the child support lowered. I also was thinking she don't want to make a lot of money because she don't want her government assistance to get cut off. So she don't want to make enough money. She wants to make the bare minimum so her child support can get lowered. But you remember, she's a good mother, so she don't want her kids to get too much money.
Working for me. Okay, it was a good thing that I went to court, and I didn't even have to set up the court date. You know, that cost him money. Didn't cost me no money, and it's all gonna work out in the end. So thank you for doing that. Everything's gonna work out. But
And he didn't set the court date. The state of Texas set the court date. You see how she's really wants people to dislike this man. But they don't listen to the words coming out of her mouth. She don't want to pay for the support of her children. Hard stop. But y'all swear up and down she's a great mother.
in the meantime, in between time, leave me alone. Like I said, if you cannot be a man and pick up the phone, don't tell me about no activities. I don't want to hear about nothing. And I know you're watching because you watch my lives. Don't tell me about nothing unless you discuss what they're doing with me. I don't even know they're doing things until the
What did she just say? Don't discuss activities with me, but then I don't know until. See, word salad. She talks out the side of her neck because she wants to sound so important and so on top of things. And that's why you have to really listen to her because she will and flip it all around, switch it all around so it'll make her look good. If you want to know about the kids' activities, when you make your phone calls like you're supposed to, you will ask them about their school activities and you will write it down so you know what's going on. When the kids are there visiting with you, you will have them discuss their school activities. And if they know any dates where you can go find the dates, you would do all of that. A good mother would do that. Not sit here and try to blame everything on him. He don't have to tell you nothing. That's your responsibility. Remember, you're the mother, and can't nobody ever take that away from you.
day of. Don't tell me nothing. Leave me alone. You're not co-parenting with me, so leave me alone. Okay? Thank you. God, it's just so annoying, you guys, because I have the shit end of the stick. I'm dealing with the bullshit. But I still have a smile on my face. I still don't care to fuck with people. But people continuously fuck with me. And it's like, bro, leave me alone.
She keeps saying, leave me alone. I'm confused. How is he bothering you? By typing in the app, he's bothering you?
Yeah, they're waiting. Yes. Yes, Gigi. I'm talking about they sit the kids down. They be asking questions, probing. Gigi, yes.
And you do the same thing. You do the same thing. So what are we talking about here? And Gigi, she's another fool. These uneducated, senseless fools, they probably their lives are worse than hers because that's why they look up to her. And I believe that because you're only gonna look up to somebody where your life is worse than theirs.
It's crazy. It's insane. Misery loves company, honey. I'm telling you. That shit is so real. Oh, yeah. Anyway, all that. Shouldn't have opened the damn app. But, like, I wasn't even going to come on here and say nothing. I didn't even speak to my kids last night.
And look, she can't keep talking about it. She won't stop talking about it. Look at her.
Y'all. Because he's not allowing me to speak to my kids. But I wasn't even going to come on here and talk about that because it's just something that I have to deal with.
Yeah, because it's something you did on your end. That's why you wasn't going to talk about it.
But for you to not let me talk to my kids, and at the same time, you write me a whole paragraph instead of letting me speak to my kids. What the hell? What the helly? Like, I don't care about your paragraph. You can save it. I don't care. Talk to your lawyer about it. Leave me alone. What the hell? So annoying. If I really wanted to be a bitch and get on here, I could really rub a lot of shit in people's faces and play recordings, and I could keep going. Because you really cheated on your wife. You really did that for 5 months. And I could really come on here and rub that salt in that wound every single day if I wanted to. But I don't want to. Just leave me alone. Mm.
So she called herself trying to throw out an empty threat. Leave me alone or I'm going to expose you. Girl, do what you got to do. Don't nobody care. That storyline is so old. He's over there with his wife. He's going to stay with his wife. He has to deal with whatever he did with his wife. That's it and that's all. And you still sitting here smoking cancer sticks all alone, dealing with a different man every other week, hoping and praying you don't go to jail because you refuse to pay for the care of your child. But he's a punk. Got it.
The hell? Cheaters don't change. Of course they don't, girl. He is a miserable soul. Poor baby. He's so miserable.
How do you know he's miserable? And she deflects. She's really talking about herself. I mean, we all know that. Whenever she
Yes, Karen, yes. Mm-hmm. I'm a Cancer. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it. Anyway, guys, enough of that. other than that, I've had a great day. And I think I found a car that I really like. So I'm going to, hopefully it's there tomorrow because